You know, they were saying about Kristi Noem yesterday. I did the Super Bowl interview. Sir, are you going to relieve Kristi Noem of her duties? No. Oh. I said, why would I do that?
U.S. President Donald Trump has fired Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, marking the first cabinet dismissal of his second term. And the decision comes after months of controversies, criticism, and political pressure. The announcement was made on March 5, 2026, bringing an abrupt end to Noem's tenure as head of the Department of Homeland Security. But this wasn't a sudden move. For months, pressure had been building against Noem from both Republicans and Democrats. At the center of the controversy was the administration's aggressive immigration crackdown. Under the policy, enforcement actions led to violent detention incidents and, in some cases, deaths of protesters during clashes with authorities. One of the most widely reported flashpoints happened during the Minneapolis shootings, an incident that intensified protests across several U.S. cities. Critics argued that the Homeland Security Department had lost control of the situation and that Noem's leadership had worse intentions instead of stabilizing them.
Bottom line, you lie with impunity, you reject checks and balances, and you ignore Congress and the courts. Your options are limited. Either you're going to resign, Trump's going to fire you, or you will be impeached.
But immigration policy wasn't the only problem. Her tenure was also hit by delays in federal disaster response, serious staff management issues, and growing feuds between government agencies under the department's coordination. Then came the scandal that many insiders say became the final breaking point. A $220 million taxpayer-funded advertising campaign promoting the department's work featured Kristi Noem herself prominently, raising accusations that it was self-promotion using public money. Noem claimed that President Trump had approved the campaign. But Trump later denied that claim, triggering intense scrutiny during congressional hearings. At the same time, Democrats were ramping up pressure on the White House. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries openly demanded accountability and warned that Noem could face impeachment proceedings if she remained in office. After her dismissal, Jeffries reacted bluntly, saying, "Kristi Noem is gone. Good riddance. She was a disaster."
Kristi Noem is gone. Good riddance. She was a disaster, and House Democrats made something very clear. Several weeks ago, we said either Kristi Noem is fired.
Now Trump has moved quickly to name a replacement. He has nominated Markwayne Mullin, a Republican senator from Oklahoma, who was also known for his past career as a mixed martial arts fighter.
Listen, I am super excited about this opportunity. It came at not a complete surprise, but it came at a little bit of surprise for us.
Trump praised Mullin for his tough stance on border security and his alignment with the administration's immigration priorities. So what began as policy controversy has now turned into the first major cabinet shakeup of Trump's second term, and it could signal more political battles ahead over immigration and national security policy.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.